Welcome to the channel, friends. So today's video is going to be covering the newly released LUX TQ1 smart thermostat. Now, in this video, I'm going to be covering how to program a 7-day schedule and what that entails, but I also have other videos covering different topics relating to this thermostat, and that's manual override, factory reset, install setup, and menu options, as well as connecting this device to a phone app and what it takes to do so. So let's get into how to schedule or program this device for 7 days. It's actually relatively simple. If you don't know how to use this, there's 6 buttons on here. We have mode, we have the menu button here in the center, then we have the back button, and then the OK or accept button, and then the up and down arrows. So it's very simple operation, but we want to basically go hit that menu button in the center there. We're going to get the menu page, and then we're going to go to schedule in order to schedule a program. Hit OK. As you can see here, we want to make sure that the schedule toggle is on and green. That means it is active. If you were to toggle that off, as in what it looks like right there with the gray shading, it's not going to be scheduled or programmed for anything, and it's just going to default to a manual style thermostat. Now, that's not going to operate fully programmed and run a schedule. So we want to turn that back on and have our schedule working for us. So then the selection at the bottom here is view schedule. This is where you're going to do all your edits and create your schedule. So we're going to hit OK on that. Now in the view page here, as you can see, we have 3 options. At the top, we have the heat schedule, cool schedule, and auto schedule. So that's the auto changeover. Let's just start off with one of these top ones here, the heat schedule. All right, so as you can see, we have 2 time blocks. Okay, that can be changed. We can have 1, or we can have as many as, I think, 6 on here. So in order to change this, we're going to hit OK. Now it's just gonna run you sequentially through those time periods that are existing on there. There was 2 of them. Now it's gonna ask you if you wanted to change it to 1 or 3. I'll show you how to do that. So period 1, you can adjust your time, the threshold for the set point that you want. So figure out what time you want. So we're gonna 6 a.m. and then we're gonna advance using the OK button. And now we can advance to this spot here where we can adjust the set point. Okay. Once we adjust the set point, we hit OK again. And now, right after that sequence, it's going to ask us every time, do you want to set another period? If you actually go ahead and set another period, it's going to go and basically give you 2 periods. So we're going to hit yes. Okay. Period 2, we're going to do the same thing. Adjust for the time that we want. This may take some time to figure out, but you can come back and always change it. That's the good thing. So we're going to advance through this. We're going to say 75. As you can see, it asked us one more time at the end of the second period, do you want to set another period? I'm going to say yes. Okay. Now we're into 3 periods programming. Now we're going to do the same thing. For our 3rd period, set the time, set the set point. Okay. Now we're just going to back out of this because we only want 3 periods. Okay. If you wanted a 4th one, you would hit yes, and you would continue on making each one of those periods, like I said, up to 6 of them or whatever. But we're going to choose no. Okay. And then now it's going to give you some options. Now it's going to give you what you want to apply it to. You want to apply it to every day, weekday, weekend, or custom. We're just going to apply this to weekday, okay? Because that way we'll keep the Saturday and Sunday different, and, you know, the 5 days during a week, the weekdays, will have different, okay, because of a work schedule or so on. We're just going to choose this option. Do you want to set another schedule? We're going to hit no. And then we're going to hit OK. Schedule is now enabled. Now, when we go back to the schedule, okay, hope you guys can see that. We're going to make sure it's turned on, and we're going to go to the heat schedule once again just to verify our changes. As you can see now, we have 3 blocks because we edited 3 blocks to 3 time periods, and that's what it's allowing us now. Okay, so we have 3 for each one of the weekdays. And as we cycle through this up and down arrow, it's showing us the days. And Saturday and Sunday is still on 2 periods of the day. Now, if we wanted to edit these 2 periods to make them 3 or 4 periods, we would do the same thing. Okay, so we would start on Sunday here and hit OK. And it's going to give us the same exact sequence here. We're going to set our time for the set point and then the actual temperature set point. And we're going to advance. Yes. Set time and temperature. And we're going to hit yes. Time and temperature. Hit yes. I'm going to do 4 periods for the weekend, so I'm just to show you the difference. Time and then temperature. Hit yes. And then, actually, we'll just do 5. Okay, since I advanced through there. Time and temperature. And now we're going to select no. And now this is where we're going to select only the weekend. Do you want to set another schedule? No. Okay, so we go back into schedule and let's verify that our weekend has 5 periods. Heat schedule. And now let's cycle. There we go. So Saturday and Sunday, our 2 weekend days, are showing up with 5 periods for heating. Different types of set points and time thresholds. So that there is how you do a 7-day program. Now this is extremely flexible, as you can see. You can program the weekdays to have 2 periods or even 1 period. Okay. So let's go ahead and set every single day to 1 period or block and do 1 temperature and set point for the whole week. That's possible with this. So let's back out of this and let's go back into heat. Let's hit OK. Now you're only going to be dealing with this first period. Okay, so we're going to set our time and temperature, set it to 72. And do you want to set another period? You're going to hit no to this, okay, because that's it. You only want it 1 period. Now we're going to apply it here where it says the next page, apply to. We're going to go ahead and select every single day. Now we're back to the main display. Let's go back to the main menu and verify our schedule. Heat schedule. And as you can see, as I cycle through the days now, it's only 1 period per day. Okay, and that's how you edit that. Very simple, very flexible. As you can see, you just figure out what you want out of the thermostat and for a set point each and every day. If you want to go that route and individually tailor each day, or just leave it as like a 5-2 block, or like I said, just make it 1 block, 1 period of the day for the 1 temperature, and set it and forget it. All right, so that there is the heating schedule. Let's just go over really quick the automatic changeover schedule. So the auto schedule is basically the same exact thing I just did, but it's going to give you 2 options, 1 for heat, 1 for cooling. So let's go ahead and do that. As you see, the first one was for heat. Now it advanced to the cooling. And we can go and take care of that. And same thing, it's going to ask you the same prompt. I'm going to say no. I'm going to apply it to every day. And there you have it. Now the schedule is all set. You can come in here at any time and fix it or change it. Our auto schedule is set for 1 period, Monday through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. The same thing. Okay? So that there is the way to program this device 7 days a week. Each day could be different, but it's very flexible like that, depending on what you want out of the thermostat. You just got to take some time and set it up. That way you're happy with the results, and it heats and cools your home as needed. But that there is the end of the video, guys. Please check out the manual override, factory reset, install setup, menu options, as well as connecting this thermostat to a phone app. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.